Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? I know it's Friday. I've thrown everyone completely out. I'm so sorry about that. I just like to keep you on your toes. Good evening, good evening. How are you all? How's everyone doing? How's your day been? How's your week been? Is everyone else still confused about what day it is? I know a lot of people have gone back to work today. I actually took the day off. Oh, hello. Hey, Happy New Year! Hello. Right, you can't stay long, you're with a friend. You're in a cutscene. Sort of pop in. Oh, nice. Well, it's lovely to see you, Saber. Happy New Year to you too. I hope you had a lovely Christmas and lots of celebrations and whatnot. So yeah, lovely to have you. Thanks for popping in. Hello, Tia and Angelic. How you doing? I promise not to do anything that will cause any kind of spoilers because I know the deal. How you doing? Have you had a good day? You were back at work today and it was mental. So my mother-in-law works for a clothes shop and they were anticipating taking around £2,000 on New Year's Day. They took over £7,000, and this is why people from retail will never be able to get a proper break because people be crazy about shopping. Yeah, I can imagine it was bonkers. But I hope you managed to have a good day despite it being a bit mad. You've been cleaning all day because you've got a friend visiting. Oh, okay, it's the pre-visit clean. Yeah, I've got my dad over tomorrow for our Christmas because we're both so busy that we sort of have to arrange a day. And so yeah, today has been a bit of a cleaning day around here as well. Oh, okay then. Dun dun dun, 6 degrees of separation. Saber and mother-in-law work for the same corporation. It's a takeover. Next thing you know, you'll be best work buddies. And that's a scary thought. Yes, happy New Year to everybody. I hope you had lovely celebrations. Unfortunately, our Christmas this year has just been basically a bit naff. I was ill and baby Fran was ill. Mr. Fran was a little bit ill and everything just went to pot. And New Year's kind of went a bit the same in that we went round to a friend's, which we've done before. We take baby Fran with us. Baby Fran usually goes to sleep there. She's not been well, so she wouldn't settle, and she just was like, I hurt and I want to go home. So fortunately, I was planning on driving, so I hadn't had anything to drink, and Mr. Fran had only had one, so he dropped us back, and I stayed in with baby Fran, and he went back to the party. But it's very difficult to be without your partner, I know. So, poor Mr. Fran, he was all alone. Well, he wasn't all alone, he was with our friends and they were playing games and stuff, but it's still not the same, is it? And so, baby Fran, I sort of managed to get her to sleep at about 9:30, and then I went and sat down and watched a movie with a cup of tea. I am so rock and roll, everybody. I didn't even toast in the new year with a drink, but, you know, it's cool. Hello, Game Boy 22. Hey, Prince Charmless! Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. So yeah, tell me about your New Year's. What did you guys get up to? Did you have better time than me? I really hope so. Did you go out wild partying? Where's Sonic's? I reckon Sonic's was at a wild party. Did you stay in? Did you go around to friends? Did you actually make it till midnight? Tell me all about your New Year's. And of course, later on we'll be talking about resolutions. Okay, Reuven is posing. Let's have a little look. Is this a new outfit, Reuven? Is this why we're having a pose? Let's have a look. Wow, that was dramatic. Okay, I like it. It's very kind of slightly Wild West, but also like I feel zombie apocalypse Wild West. You know, that's what I'm getting the vibes from your outfit. End of year sickies are the hardest. I know. Fortunately, so baby Fran's been having some real trouble with constipation, and it's just like it's the worst. And you always say, I'm never going to be one of those parents that talks about poo. Guess what? You are always one of those parents that talks about poo. It just happens. I'm sorry, everybody who's planning to have children and thinks that it won't, but basically it just does. So we actually, as you guys know, we were in A&E on Christmas Day with her because it was really bad, and fortunately on New Year's Day, my God, the floodgates opened and Storm Punami hit, and oh my God, that's all I can say. And it literally, you never realise how pleased you will be to see your baby poo when they haven't been able to poo. And yeah, we went for a lot of nappies. I should have taken out shares in Pampers, I'm just saying, or other nappy providers. Yes, so fortunately, do you know what? Me and Mr. Fran were saying today, it's so lovely. She's back to her happy little self. She's singing, she's playing, she's eating, she's happy, and it's just so nice. It's so nice to see your baby as they should be, and my heart goes out to anyone who's got an ill child, and particularly a seriously ill child, because it was bad enough with this, you know. When there's a young round, it will always happen. Your nieces and baby cousins. Okay. The only child you have is your cat, and that's close enough. It still counts. That's your fur baby. And yeah, when they get upset tummies, that's more expensive and troublesome as well. We had a cat previously called Philly, and Philly, bless his heart, was allergic to life. So he used to get an upset tummy quite a lot. He had to have hypoallergenic, grain-free food. Now this costs a blinking fortune, and yeah, but we always do like high meat content and high, low grain, because cats can't digest grain. So if you go and I always bang on about this, but if you go and buy stuff like your cheapy stuff, your Felix, your Whiskers and all that stuff, if you look at the meat content, it is 4% meat derivatives. That is the stuff they scrape off the floor once they finish making your value sausages. Okay, it's the hooves, the ears, all the fat and stuff that you can't feed to humans. Okay, your cat can't live on that. So there are some cheaper alternatives that you can get. So I usually buy minimum like 25% meat content. So Blink's really good, Harrington's is really good, James Well Beloved is really good, a Paws. So there's just, if you're gonna get a pet, please check the meat content of the food that you are giving them, because half the time it's just full of utter rubbish that they can't digest, which is why that they get poorly, and they're hungry all the time. Whereas if you get a high meat content, it keeps them healthy, keeps their coat good, keeps their overall health good, they don't end up with diabetes, etc, etc, etc. And that is my pet rant of the night. You had a dog that was allergic to everything, including grass. Oh my life, that is tough. Yeah, you see, it is expensive to get the better foods for your pets, but it honestly is so much better. Happy New Year, Evil Little Gremlin, lovely to have you with us. You were very quiet last stream, I was a bit worried about you. Are you okay? Yeah, if it smells like something, it looks like something you could eat, then you can give it to him. And there's definitely more options of better pet foods now, which is really good. And you know what really annoys me is there's all these blinking people who are like, oh, bloody millennials wanting to feed their cats properly. I'm like, yeah, we don't want to feed our pets properly. They're part of our family. We want to give them good quality food.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on?
Okay. So last time was really exciting. I did my first collab stream with TL Angelic. We did loads of maps. At no point did we actually defeat and complete an entire map, but it was still really good fun. So thank you to TL Angelic for the collab, and if you haven't already, please do follow her and check her out as well. And if we've tech support, if you could do a shout out, please. So tonight we're going back to main story quest. Yeah, the collab was really fun, and thank you to everyone who joined us and helped out with maps, because it was really good fun. One day we will defeat the maps. One day. Right. So, I'm just waiting to see if there's
disconnected my controller because I feel like being free. Free. No! Come back, game.
I love it because you get the most random clips pop up. Okay, so Reuben is showing off his zombie apocalypse. Oh, what have I just done? Wild West outfit, which I quite like. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. The good old days. So first of all, let's change our minion because I don't think we need a reindeer anymore. We need something else. What do we need? We're not spring yet. Let's go for... let's go for a bit of Amaric in our life. Okay. Good God above. Neo Red Thunder, long time no see. Happy New Year. Lovely to have you along. How you doing? So... we could all use a bit of Amaric in your life. I mean, you can have Sir Amaric because it's all about Lord Hyan over here. He's my bae. He looks like a young, excuse me, a young Jason Momoa. The never-ending cold is ongoing, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, let us get started. So, Tian Angelic, if you want to go lurkety-lurk away, I will completely understand. Spoilers are us. Actually, before I do that, if you are in the Discord, we've got our 14 by 14. So this is a great idea by Tyrus, one of our players. In our Discord chat, you will find a separate area for 14 by 14, and it's 14 things you want to achieve in Final Fantasy 14 this year. So I've done mine, and I know these guys have got it all sorted, and there's a spreadsheet being done. Oh, it's very serious. It's very serious. So if you want to join us in our 14 by 14, then please head to the Discord, and what we're going to do is we're going to support everybody to reach their goals, their 14 goals by the end of this year. So come to our Discord, put your 14 by 14, and we can do it together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a link. Thank you. God, Reuben is well on form tonight, isn't he? Boom. So Prince Charmless, I thought I would struggle for 14 goals. 14 wasn't enough. But I've got loads of stuff I wanted to add that I couldn't add. So if you want to get some inspiration, head to the Discord and check out some other people's lists, and see if there's something that pops your interest. And I know that Reuben and a few others are going to start some mount farming or something. Right, thank you for lurking. Appreciate you for being here. Mwah! Let's get going, everybody. Now we've made sure there's not going to be any spoilers in the area. Let's head off to the Northern Empty. So we're going to go speak to Kryl in Old Charlotte. You've already just completed one of Das Wanderers. Nice, good job. See, there's no hanging around in this game. Boom. Right. Charlotte. Yeah, I'm going to gameplay. Thank you for the reminder. Charlotte. I love Dolly Parton. She's an absolute queen. Right. Okay. Let's go find Kryl. Who's over here? Somewhere. Oh, I need to be in the... It really helps if I actually zoom in. Seriously, I've got issues. Geographical issues. I think I might fall down if I go that way. Let's go round. We'll go round, shall we? So I've decided this year, people, not to make a New Year's resolution. I know. But the thing is, right? The thing is this, is that you always end up breaking it anyway. You know, everyone's like, oh, I'm going to be so healthy, I'm going to eat well. In 2026, I'm going to be really healthy, I'm going to go on a diet. And they've got to January and they're like, oh, well, you know, I'm going to start on the 5th of January because this week's a bust. And it's like, you know. So I think that the problem with resolutions is it puts a bit of pressure on you. And then you just end up breaking it in January and then you think, well, I can't be bothered for the rest of the year. So I think we need to do something a bit more gentle and generic. So what I'm going to suggest is this will be my gentle generic resolution, is that once a month I am going to do something that is good for me. That might be you know, having a really good pamper and a bubble bath. It might be sitting down and reading a book. It might be going for a walk. It might be doing menu planning. But once a month I'm going to make an effort to do something really, really good for me. Okay, I'm not going to set what that is. I'm just going to make it a general looking after myself kind of thing, because it's important. We spend a lot of time looking after others, and so sometimes we just need to look after ourselves as well. So that's my resolution, so to speak. It's just to one day a month do something that's good for me. You think your only resolution is to be kinder to yourself and keep up better with friends. I think that's a really good resolution. I think it's really easy to get a bit, not lazy with catching up with our friends, but you know, we sort of like, we check out their Facebook or their Blue Sky or their Insta and stuff like that, but we don't actually make proper physical contact with people, and I think that we kind of miss out on that actual one-to-one. So I think that's a really good resolution. Evil Gremlin, oh, I'm really, really sorry to hear that you've got a bad headache today. Please drink some water, okay, and take some painkillers. And some people are so noisy when they make an entrance. Yeah, so Evil Gremlin, look after yourself. Mwah. I hope you feel better and get some rest. Good evening, MD. How lovely to have you along. Good job, good job. And your sound still works. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay then. Right, let's go speak to Quail, shall we, and get going. Okay, right. It's good to be back, and with the fruits of our labour safely in storage. For now, we have but to wait for the others to return from their respective meetings with the Alliance leaders. Your sound will never stop working, let's be honest. That sounds like a challenge to me. As Thancred suggested, you should get some rest in the meantime. Okay, so let's just remind ourselves of what we're doing, because I can't remember now. Okay, so basically, if you haven't got to Endwalker, close your ears now. Alright, so, we came to Charlene, because obviously we've got this issue with the Telofri and the big towers that are creating primals, and so we asked Charlene for help. They said no. We came to Charlene to talk to them. The council, whatever they're called, are clearly, they've got something else going on. Okay, so they said that they've got this mission, they're not going to get involved with it, they're protecting themselves, they are emptying their vaults and sending stuff like seeds and animals to another location. So it all sounds like they're expecting end of days, but they don't want to get involved with it, if you see what I mean. So we've now approached the other leaders to see what's going on, and we've collected some more information and stuff. I think that's where we're at. Does that sound familiar, everybody? Right, let's speak to Ajinka Sunjinka, whose accent I cannot remember. Welcome back, Diwara. Cryle has appraised me of your recent accomplishments. What an amazing feat to eliminate a tower and pave the way to deal with the rest. Oh yeah, we did a dungeon. It's all coming back to me now. We defeated the 3 Magnus sisters. We defeated the first tower. This is the Telofri's towers, with a amulet that has been created by the Arakosa elephant people, who I really like, but I can't remember what they're called. We have defeated our first tower, which is great. Okay. While it isn't much, I've changed your seat sheets and plumped up your pillow. After all, there's nothing like collapsing in a nice clean bed after completing a major milestone, be it penning a thesis or defeating deniform entities. I mean, that's an excellent point. Who doesn't like a nice clean bed? So, would you like to take a look at your new and improved lodgings now? Oh, absolutely. let's go and chill. Take me to my room, baby. Oh, cheers everyone, by the way. Happy blinking New Year, you guys. Thank you for joining me, and I appreciate everything in the old year as well. I've got a nice coffee today, just plain coffee. There's my mood rose, my mood flower. So this flower changes colour when somebody's mood is different around me. I think we should just leave it there. Does it not need to be in water, dear Wara?
Take heart and protect them well.
Ooh, who are you? Who's at the door? What do you want? I like my room. Yeah, I like this one. This is my favourite room so far. It's very sort of Grecian. Hey, it's the crew.
Good, you're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you?
I mean, there's always room for more food.
We've bought quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
Amazing. I'm on board with this. It's nice to sit down and have a meal together rather than be fighting, to be fair. Not fighting each other, obviously. Look at this. This looks very civilised. They've just bought cake. This is a cake picnic. I'm totally on board with this. Look at this. Biscuits. Oh no, pizza. Fair. Burgers. It looks like it's a good burger. That's totally me. Take the pickles out. Pickles do not belong in burgers. Mine does all that green stuff.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well.
I knew that you would.
But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
I mean, it's pizza and burgers. It's hard to get it wrong, really.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
He's an introvert. He needs just a bit of me
What?
time.
To perfect his brooding stare?
God,
Next
that's not fair
time,
with
I'll
burgers as
drag
well.
him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
Can I point out, MT, that you are wrong. There is no need to put any kind of gherkin
An
anywhere near a
excellent
burger. Ugh.
Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Absolutely.
Poor Estinian, beset on all sides.
So, what's everyone's best burger? What's the burger of how do we want your burger to be? Do you worship it quite
Speaking
as
of
much
one's
as
physical
Graha?
condition, Mistress Cryle, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
Ugh.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done.
McDonald's burgers do not count as burgers. There's no lot of meat.
If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
I'm also not on board with this smash burgers thing that's going on at the moment.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes?
Yes.
'Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat-Han?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt. The relief of a people with renewed hope.
I would totally join in this feast. This looks amazing. Look, they've got afternoon tea over here.
Indeed. And in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Tloforoi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us.
Glimmers. I love a
Rare
glimmer.
and hard-won, perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day.
Smash burgers are not peak. They're just normal burgers that have been squashed. I prefer my burger to be chunky.
Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Oh.
Only barely. And
Oh.
even at my best,
hasn't
mayhap I
been
simply
familiar.
require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume.
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Miss Killy's come for a little hello.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the forbidden archives.
Yes, well, after a fashion.
I totally have stolen that cookie out of her hand. I need more Pokeballs. How do I get them? Baby girl.
They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Short person problems. Hey, Miss Killy. Right. Ooh. They've smashed through the food. I would totally have not left that donut, I'm just saying. I love a donut in my life. But I like donuts to have jam in the middle. If it's just a ring donut, it's not even a donut. I mean, what are you doing? And donut holes are a joke as well. Are we pushing on till dawn? Should we call it night? You know these are my quarters. Are we pushing on till dawn? Let's party!
I'm not that ambitious. But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
Just, you don't get to sit often. Just chat, be friends. Ah, look, our flowers all glowy. What does green mean? It's very confusing. I can't remember all the colours. I need a chart. We are just about to go to ad break. If you are not already a subscriber, please remember you can subscribe through Amazon Prime for free. If you need help to do that, just pop it in the voice chat and tech support will help you. Oh, blinking heck. Xenos is back. Guess who's back? Back again. Xenos is back. Oh god, and his Asian friend.
Ah!
That's not bad.
Enjoying the bracing
was it?
cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that.
How about let's not wear a human skin cloak? Or, you know, any kind of animal skin cloak. Yeah?
I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news.
Ugh, it's fandango.
Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled. And I need not tell you by whom.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon the ether.
Indeed, and I'm going to take some more down as well, get bags.
If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Okay, so we need to go strike them now. Where's that? Let's go. Let's go.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
He's correct.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome.
Can we get hold of some white arrowsight for this dude, please? You still want to slap this dude? Absolutely. I want to slap this dude too. In fact, I'd quite like to slap both of them. We could double slap, like a whoosh, and their heads bang together and I like it. That sounds like a plan.
Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
Bored now. It's a Buffy reference for those of you that don't know it.
No. All else is equal.
Tech support, I keep getting like a little buzz and a freeze, just so you know. It's nothing problematic, but it's just something that's happening.
Equally tedious, equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke.
I feel like Xenos needs some counselling. Like, he sounds very depressed to me. Perhaps some medication will help, some talking therapy. You know, have you tried a new hobby that doesn't involve killing people? Maybe some sport? Fandango out there playing a dangerous game. Yeah, but I still hate him.
But then came the light. Blinding and pure and hot. So very hot. Enough to set my soul aflame.
Can you imagine being Xenos' counsellor? So, Xenos, tell me what's bothering you. Everything is so boring unless I kill people. There's only one person I'm interested in killing. Have you thought about, trying a new hobby? Have you tried medication? Can I suggest that you do something to help people rather than kill them? Imagine all the good you could do. I am his counselling. I feel like he needs it. I feel like this is Xenos' problem. He's just depressed. He just needs the right therapist, and it would really help.
I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more, and then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead. So I drew the curtain on all that had come before.
His hobby is collecting swords. Yeah, the problem is that he needs something more constructive, I feel. He doesn't want to kill me at this point. I am sport. Well, I think he does want to kill me at some point. He just likes the chase. I mean, it's a good TV show. I like The Chase. I don't know if you guys have it over your way. The Chase is a quiz show presented by Bradley Walsh. You have The Chase, who is a quiz mastermind, and then you have a person that comes and battles them. You could do a quiz show. That would work. So, when I was off on maternity leave, I started watching this program called Tipping Point, which is a game show. For those of you that don't know, so Tipping Point is basically they have made Tuppenny Falls from the arcades into a TV show, and I was watching it, and I was like, how the blinking heck have they turned Tuppenny Falls into this blinking game? This is ridiculous. Maternity leave hits, and I'm like, oh, I quite like this. Oh, he's got a rider. Oh no. Oh, how has it gone down the wrong side? Oh, he's pressed that button too early, etc, etc. You get yourself hooked. You've heard of it, but you don't watch TV. Okay, fair enough. It's on during the day anyway, when most of us are at work. So long as he gets to fight you, that's all that matters. Killing me would mean he had nothing to live for anymore. I mean, it's a sad existence. We need to find him a hobby.
Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
This fixation is slightly concerning, you know? Like, seriously, dude. Find some other interests.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more.
Well, I mean, I suppose that's a good thing.
I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
Oh, I would go pity. Definitely not envy. If he was house trained, he could be a fashion model. I think that would be very boring for him. I don't think that fashion is right up there on his agenda, really. Disappointingly. Well, we could pique his interest though.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
He takes too much pleasure in it, I think.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence.
Well, this cushion not as interesting as Diora, to be honest. Do you think we could house train him, Prince Charmless? Prince Charmless? I'm not entirely sure we could.
Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable.
They are both miserable people, you see, and they just kind of like pull you down. They're pulling each other down, I think that's what it is. You figure out your WL, Warrior of Light, could house train him. I mean, we can work on it. I like it. You actually enjoyed Xenos in this expansion. You got a lot of joy at the end. No spoilers.
You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing. Disjointed. All the faces incomplete. The setting too was unknown to me. So I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you.
You know, dreams are just dreams, people. They're not necessarily a path to follow.
And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream too.
I'm planning to put a spanner in those works, mate. You've always liked his character. He's such a creature.
Yes. I think that is something we can both enjoy.
Oh. Look at the stars and how they shine for you. All I've got for the moon is Blue Moon, but it wasn't a blue moon, so it didn't really work. I need moon-related songs. It means, MD, that he is so uncivilized. It just fell off my chair then. Right, cool. Where to now? Right, Creel again. Creel and Graha were having a pleasant conversation tonight when you barged in. Oh, well, that's just charming. Oh, there you are. Feeling refreshed, I hope. I was about to make my way to the studium as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with the Scholark Montechan and thank him for coming to our rescue in the roster. As it turns out, he'd already come here to see us following the hearing, only to find that we'd already departed for Thavnir. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud with his former students. Since we're still waiting for Stola and the others, I thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Stormblood wouldn't be the same without him. Well, true. He's also not a villain we can understand in the same way others have been. Yeah, he's just a bad guy. He's a bad guy. The thing is, I think one of the issues with all of these villains is that they have to have a backstory that's created them a villain that causes you some sympathy for them. So, you know, like the Joker, obviously had a history of mental health issues, was treated badly, therefore became evil. What was her name? Not Gosetsu. I can't think of her name. You know, the girl who was trafficked and parents were horrendous to her. What is this? What is her name? No, it won't come. It won't come. She turned into a primal. The Japanese kind of person. Ashon's sister. Oh my god, Reuven, help me. Sue. Yes, thank you, Prince Charmless. So, like her backstory, you can understand why she's become a baddie. For Dola, etc., etc. You know, everyone has to have a complicated backstory to make them into a baddie so that you sympathise with them, whereas sometimes you just want people to just be bad so you can just dislike them, like Livia, for example. You kind of wish... Oh, hang on. There's too much chat. Stormblood wouldn't be the same without him. He was nuts before, as there were none to challenge him until the Warrior of Light shows up. And then we too challenge him. You wish his supplemental material was worked into the game and known about a bit more about him. Was eye-opening. He's just misunderstood. Oh no, not another one. Stormblood has some good characters. There's some really good characters all the way through so far. You know, there's never been anybody that... I mean, I either really hate them, or, you know, you get very invested in them, don't you? So... I just naturally hate everybody initially until they grow on. Then it's settled. The twins will be coming soon, and assuming Alphino can tear himself away from his new toys, I'll let you rally the troops while I go on ahead to Phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studium for a time. That might be for the best. If the others return, tell them we will not be long. My wind-up Amric is all on board with this crew. The Joker has never had a solid origin story. Okay, I was talking about not the musical one with Lady Gaga, but the Joaquin Phoenix, where he's got the mental health condition, was badly treated by the Waynes, and he felt the city was being badly treated by the Waynes. Let's go find Alice, shall we? So yeah, the movie I watched New Year's was called Elevation. It's a film that was out last year. It's got Anthony Mackie in it, aka the Falcon, and it's got the lady that played Deadpool's girlfriend, Vanessa, in it as well. And it's kind of a dystopian. Monsters have become on Earth, and they can only go to 8,000 feet, so all the human settlements have moved up into like high mountains and stuff, and his son gets ill, so he has to go to a hospital which is below the 8,000 meters, and the other person is a scientist who's trying to find a way of defeating the monsters. It's not bad as a monster, you know, like end of the worldy monster movie goes. It wasn't so scary that I couldn't watch it, because you know I won't. It was comfortable and predictable in the way that I wanted it to be. So if you're looking for just like a chilled out, kind of dystopian end of the world, actiony kind of movie, then Elevation is a good chilled out option. You don't have to, you know, constantly be paying attention to it. It's not going to stress you out or anything like that. It's just a, you know, put it on just to chill kind of movie. The latest movie verse is just one of many possible, but it's not. Okay. So, who is the ultimate just bad guy villain? Right, who is just a bad guy that just, you know, you just can hate for being just a bad villain? Who do you think? Right, let's talk to Alice. Heading out for a stroll? Nope. Wait, I'll go. The Scholark himself was here. In that case, what are we waiting for? I too am eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studium. I dare say our notoriety precedes us. Alphino, of all people, worrying over his reputation. And our outer mater, no less. But wonders never cease. You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. Okay. Speak with the crew. Sound the bell, school's in. We don't need no education. Off to the studio. So, I think villains would be the farmers in Fantastic Mr. Fox, children's books, you see. They keep it simple. Which is very topical, of course, at the moment with the whole thing about fox hunting, which I thought had already been banned. Having to be banned again because it's still going on. I mean, I don't get it. Ooh, this is rude. I like it. Here it is, Phenomenon. While I expect you've made note of it before, one can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? Oh, this might be up there with the Chocobo music. Oh, it's very... You're gonna feel... that kind of thing. Right, sorry, let me just bring myself back. While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so on. As the centre of what would later become the studio, it was established to promote the study of atheological phenomena, hence the name. Though with aether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life, and even the universe itself. Wow, I mean, just a little thing. And then, in the 432nd year of the 6th astral era, Phenomenon was decreed complete, and the studium officially opened as a place of learning. I am loving this music. It's my new favourite. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority in atheology, the arcane, the occult, astronomy, astronomancy, and countless other fields, standing proud as Charlayan's foremost educational institute. Do you think he said this before? You always did enjoy giving the grand tour to new students. Indeed, I've long since lost track how many times you've recited that same foppish speech. Such is his undying love for his old stamping ground. He was in top form back then, youngest to enter the studium, graduated with highest honours in magical arts and atheology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on, you both joined the studium at the same age, yes? For where I stand, you're equally prodigious scholars. Blah, 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 blah. Nice of you to say, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me. Nor did I do well enough to graduate with honours, and I'm certainly not the studium's most notorious master debater. You have to be very careful how you say that. Sentinel Prime, while not technically the greatest villain or even a villain, is still up there with your top 3. And you know, I probably won't know who that is. You are correct. Is it a Transformer? Oh, that's Optimus Prime. Sentinel Prime. Who's Sentinel Prime? I'm assuming he's a game dude. Okay. I'm going to raise you the evil villains in Captain Planet who just wanted to make money and not care about the environment. Let's go with them. Ding ding ding! It is... Good. It is a game character. Okay. In all respects have I ever been in his shadow. If nothing else, just remember that this was where the legend of Alphino Levia began. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. He is a Transformer! Oh my god, check me out. Ta-da! Okay. I have seen Transformers movies. I've seen the Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox ones, and then I've seen a couple of them afterwards. I think Mark Wahlberg was in one of them. But I can't remember Sentinel Prime. Unless he... I'll have to go back and watch the movies again. I watched The Terminator last night. You know when sometimes you just want to go back to like proper action movies where you don't really have to think about them. Yeah, I watched the Terminator with Arnie. So yeah, I'm gonna watch Terminator 2 tomorrow as well. Mr. Fran's going out, leaving me alone. So I'm gonna. So over Christmas. So we're gonna talk about food for a minute. Where's Selkie when I need her? So I bought this baking brie for Christmas. For those of you who don't know, you basically shove it in the oven and bake it, and the brie goes all nice and soft and creamy and mushy, and it's got this port, pistachio, and fruit sauce to go on top. And I've got some crusty bread, and I am literally gonna go put baby Fran to bed. I'm gonna bake this brie. I'm gonna sit there with my crusty bread, and I'm gonna eat the brie, and I'm gonna watch Terminator 2, and it's gonna be magic, people. That is like a perfect Fran night in right there. Best bad guy is Killmonger. Killmonger is Black Panther's rival. Yes, no, maybe, yes. Transformer. In Sentinel Prime, in most continuities, he is a turncoat and is willing to destroy his own race to see his plan to the end. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. That's bad behaviour. Yeah, he's an excellent villain. Excellent. Prince Charmless is going to be amazing. There's going to be me. There's going to be cheese. I might even treat myself to a mojito. Like, oh. Talking of which, what did everyone have for dinner? Just everyone. I had gammon with new potatoes and broccoli and sweet corn, which is quite healthy, and gravy. And it was very nice, although I did flob a bit of butter on the potatoes, because you can't have boiled potatoes without butter, can you? So what did everyone have for dinner?
I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Alphino, and with a bit of luck, it might work to our advantage.
It's still early to you, so you've not had dinner yet. Oh, of course. Okay, I forgot you guys were over in the States. What are you planning to have for dinner? He used a rust gun on Ironhide in the Bayverse films. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go back and watch them.
Well, there's no time like the present. First things first, let's look for Scholark Monchain. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wherever so his whims take him. Let's split up and ask the students if they've seen him.
Okay then. He murdered your favourite bot. Outrageous. Okay, fair. And you're still mad about it. I'm kind of getting that impression. I can kind of tell. So, you're going to have some leftover Christmas dinner. You have a ton of ham left. Amazing. That sounds nice. Hey, Artemia! How you doing? Nice to have you along. We are in Charlene, and we are just about to go to school. That's what I go to school for, even if it is a real boy. You can call me crazy. Right. Excitable student. That was Alphino Levia, wasn't it? The Alphino Levia. And he's with his sister and Master Baldassian's granddaughter. This could only mean one thing. An event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word. Okay, mate, he's my friend. Oh, I'm sorry. You said you're looking for the Scholark, yes? Knowing him, he could be anywhere. But Miss Alifo should have a better idea. Okay, let's go and speak to Miss Alifo. Also, while we're here, actually, let's just mend our stuff. MD, you're going to sleep. Okay. I hope you managed to get some sleep, and I hope little one sleeps free for you as well, and that she's feeling better. Thank you so much for joining. It's been lovely to have you along. Right, Miss Alifo. Miss Alifo, where are you? Where are you? Can I just go through these doors? Yes, I can. Oh god, is it going to be blinking stairs up and down and everything? There she is. Oh goodness, that looks like a... Oh. Perhaps an Oriental name. Oh, she's a cat person. Are you lost? Wander in off the street, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me you're a trainee gleaner fresh off the guild ship. I'm right, aren't I? Oh, how silly of me, and orientation is in order. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to Searcher's Meet. Let me start with a question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the studium? That's right, books. And what's the second most important? Why, that's simple. Everything else. That's what we deal with here in Searcher's Meet. Whenever the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, we send the gleaners off to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Good night, MD. See you soon. Eye of Pasea. This tongue of Gigantotodad is enough to make your hair stand on end, which is possibly what some of our students are trying to accomplish, this being a school of magic, I mean. As our newest gleaner, you'll have your work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. Dude, I'm not a gleaner, like, calm down. The only thing I'm interested in gleaning is information on where the Scholark's whereabouts. I've tracked down many miscellaneous knickknacks in my time, but I'm no gleaner. Let's go. The only thing I'm interested in gleaning... Erase the Scholark. I beg your pardon. You're not a gleaner. Then this was all an elaborate ruse. No, wait. Come to think of it, you never actually claimed to be one in the first place. My mistake! He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to make us meet. Go back the way you came in, and you'll see it on the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios. Not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams. Fun times. Ha! In the time it's taken you to tell you all this, the Scholark has probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. Thanks. Oh dear. Speak with a level-headed student. Okay, that's what we can do. If I go to that. Oh, there's a door this way. Straight across. That's nice and easy. Level-headed student. Where are you? There. Yeah, dude. Nice coat. It matches my outfit very well. Yes, the Scholark was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't remember him mentioning where he was going to go next. When we parted ways, he went down the corridor. Perhaps to one of the auditoriums? Well, this is just fun, isn't it? That way first. Well, I am certainly finding my way around Phenomenon. First time here now. That's where we've just come from. So that's not really helpful. Oh, dear, well, let's not crash into the back of the door. There he is. I want to chain.
Ah, I remember you.
I was playing a French accent. This did not work.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Well, I could hardly let that inquisition go unchallenged. I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Every little counts.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisoix in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you.
That's okay, because we are here now.
I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye. You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student.
You have no idea.
Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
I find smacking them upside the back of their head quite useful, actually. A bit of gentle violence, it's fine.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the Forum must fulfill?
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the Forum, I am sworn to secrecy.
That's right, I've played Taboo. You talk around it and I'll guess.
Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried.
Okay. That's more of an issue.
Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic.
So basically, they believe the world is going to end. They're trying to preserve it. That's what I think's going on.
As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the Forum.
How is that even possible?
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
Ooh, I like his ring glove things. I would wear them in real life. They're cool. Okay, so if we have the information on how the charm works, maybe we can find a way around it. Loopholes, people. Loopholes. I'm liking this. Every day's a school day.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology.
Oh, literally, I am having a lecture. I love it. You really hope we get the outfits. You love the shape of them. His Montaigne's. It is very cool.
The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into 3 forms.
God, am I going to be asked questions? I was not prepared for this.
2 are of the incorporeal sort, the soul and the memory. Can anyone tell me the 3rd?
Oh, God. Why are you looking at me? Corporeal ether? I guess it's not magic.
Yes, very good.
Oh, thank God for that. What a relief. It's been a long time since I was at school.
This is the form with which the layman is most familiar. Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux. In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory. as the two are intrinsically linked.
As we know, by trying to bring people's bodies back from the first through the window in the special cup thing. Huh? This would have been very helpful at university, I'm just saying.
Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
Yeah, I can't even read that, but yeah. Welcome to the... Hide them? Can't read the word. Okay.
Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
It would disguise the memory? Hide it? Smudge it? Redact it.
It would blot out everything that was written.
It's redacted, it's redacted, we've been redacted. I hope they didn't use highline.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well.
Oh, okay, interesting. So like people who have neurological damage following like a brain injury, like a car accident, that kind of thing, stroke. You have to relearn how to do things.
This exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
Oh God. He is a proper professor, isn't he?
The seventh umbral calamity. The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm. But no one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act.
Mass hysteria, men in black, brainwashing, brain clearing, mind bleach.
The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Sharlayan prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation.
Cool, no messing with people's
Only
minds.
when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process.
What if this process wipes out other memories? That's not a good idea, is it?
Unnecessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace.
As soon as you make an exception once, that's it. People will always make another exception.
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty.
It's really bugging me. I want to know what it is.
Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea.
Let's just go to the ethereal sea. Maybe we can figure it out.
For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean.
You know how I feel about purification rituals. Load of old talk.
And our memories drift apart and dissolve, rather defeating the purpose, I suppose.
Why would you want them to dissolve if you need to know them? Why would you want to delete your own history and duty?
But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
Okay, interesting. Oh, cool memories. Like Inside Out.
What happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form.
Reincarnation.
Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable.
So once their memories
Well,
are
I think that's
erased...
enough education for today. Now that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet.
So does this mean when they go to the Ethereal Sea and their memories are dispelled, they're going to die and then hope to be reborn either as part of a group of souls all mixed together or as a soul themselves? This hurts my brain. I do like the way they take religions and then dress them all up. You right there, Game Boy 2222?
I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend.
Oh, he's a nice dude, isn't he?
Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
He wants us to know, but he can't tell us. I think he wants to know as well. He's just put a little cat amongst the pigeons. He's very proud of himself, isn't he? Okay, cool. Look, I got some stuff. You like that guy? I like that guy too. He's a good dude. I've been granted the run of Phenomenon. If I had game, Ki Aliapo would put my artisanry to good use. I don't think I have any artisanry. Right, let's talk to Creel. So, one of my 14 by 14 is to try a crafter. So, what crafter do you guys think I should have a go at? She is still digesting a rather hefty portion of food for thought. Well, that's given me much to mull over. I feel as though we're one step closer to understanding the forum's true motives and the mysteries of life for good measure. It's funny, I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon to us in the days to come. And on that note, let's head back to the annex. Perhaps on the way you better acquaint yourself with Ki Aliapo, as the Scholark suggested, while I share our findings with Raha. Capital, I do. Capital. You're an Omnicrafter. You picked up all of them. Okay, well that's just greedy, isn't it? Goodness me. You started with Weaver so you could make glams. You see, that's what I'm thinking. Like, one of my 14 by 14s is to make myself an outfit. And I love the fact that you're a cosplayer. So that's cool. So yeah, I think I might have to go at Weaver then. That makes sense. I can make my own stuff. Make my own clothes. Right, let's go and speak to Graha. I thought they wanted us to speak to what's her face. Right, let's get me bearings here. I don't think I can talk to her because I'm not a crafter. And that's where she was, wasn't it? So I might have to go back to that once I've picked up crafting. Right, where is he? He's back there. Okay, let's come out of here. I feel great relief. I was able to answer my questions. Right. Let's get out of Phenomenal. Oh, I've got a. You don't only get a little colour dry bit in your throat.
Alright, and where do I need to go back to his lordship? Back at the Baldassian Annex. Oh, that's nice and easy. Also, I've got some weapons and stuff, so let's Mr. Fram's gonna come me. He's like, you've got so much stuff. I've got all these weapon coffers that I've opened. 130. What am I on at the moment? Level 80. What's all this stuff? Level 290. Is it worth me opening any of these things? Let's make sure that all of my stuff is up to date. Come on. No, I don't need you to turn it on. Oh, just on. No, I don't need to do that either. Right, okay. So let's open our gear and see what. So that's level 525. So now let's see if that's any good. No. Okie dokie. Open my chocobo saddle and put them in there. Which one's my chocobo saddle? Which one's my chocobo saddle? Is this my chocobo saddle? How will I know which one's my chocobo saddle? I mean, there's nothing in there. What's this one? Click on the left icon where it says inventory. Yes. It says saddlebag. Inventory. It doesn't say saddlebag. I mean, that looks like a saddlebag, but I've no idea which one's which. Oh, let's go another way. See if there's a... No, it just goes character name. Chocobo saddlebag. Oh, there we go. Look, it's got stuff in it already. Right, let's put these in here. Do I need to put anything else in there? I've got some whistles and stuff here I haven't used. Okay. There we go. I'll put some stuff in there, you'll be pleased to know. Right, let's go find Gravel. This feels very, what's the word? Buggy. Very delayed. Keeps having little glitches. There's Gravel. Ah, welcome back. From what I hear, your trip to the studium proved most educational. While you were away, I received word from our fellow scions. As expected, news of the warding scales was met with much joy. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in our possession to Limsa Lominsa. So, the time has come for us to go on the offensive? It's too early to say for certain, but that does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose such a plan, but let us see what awaits us in Vilbrand. Let's start by getting the scales out of storage. Give me a hand, would you, Estinian? Did you have some nice time by yourself, mate? Do you feel better? Do you feel revived? Oh, it's proper cold here at the moment, guys. We actually had snow on the ground this morning. was only a little tiny bit, but we had snow. Therefore it's cold. Ooh, I didn't realise these crates were so heavy. I shouldn't complain though. Vitra and the alchemists did the great work, put their heart and soul into each and every one of these scales, so you must treat them with the utmost care. Yes, ma'am. Are you not coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the Forum's watchful gaze, I have little choice but to stay behind. We're already on thin ice, and if I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how well that would go. I shall remain here, and I shall do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I await word from Master Matoya and our other allies. With luck, with luck, we'll soon have some good news of our own to share. The tide is about to turn. I can feel it. To Limpsa Laminsa! I can return. Off we go to Limpsa. I haven't been to Limpsa for a while. That's nice. Off we go. God, I'm cold. It's a bit chilly. Might have to get a blankie in a minute and scarf and hat and gloves. That may be slightly dramatic, I appreciate. Right. Enter the command room. Pull up. She says, it's been a while since I've been here. No, I did remember the way. Woohoo! See? My sense of geography is totally getting better. This killie is curled up on the bed, fast asleep. Ah, I was told to expect you. As you may or not be aware, the Admiral is at present entertaining the Elder Cecia and the Sultana. She's not a raisin. 3 of the most powerful women in the world in one room. Do you need a moment to prepare, or shall I show you to them? Please. I eat them for breakfast. No, I wouldn't, because I like them. Now there's 4 of the most powerful women in the room in the world in one room here. Not that I'm blowing the Irish trumpet or anything. Yo, dudes. My apologies for calling you away from Charlene at such short notice. On the contrary, we are honoured and grateful, and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. Oh, Alfred, are you smooth talk, are you? 'Twas only right that this discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers, and it is only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It is reassuring to learn we are all in accord. But might I ask what your plan entails? It hinges entirely on the warding scales and our ability to utilise their potential to the fullest. During your time in Charlene, the Allied nations have been engaged on several separate fronts with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge in abductions of kobolds, Sahagin, Ixal, and Anata have given rise to an increasing number of primals as well. But your triumph in Razathan has given us hope to cause to hope once more. The time has come to free ourselves of this menace, and it is you, the Silencer of the Seventh Dawn, who has shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Telofri at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garlemald. These brave few will be the Isambard contingent. To think such progress has been made in so short a span. Well, I haven't been set on the laurels. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered,
Robbed of their free will, they serve the Telufri's every whim without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering, not for strategic or political gain, but because it is the right thing to do. I do not ask that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I only ask that in choosing to remember, we do not also forsake our compassion and morality, for without that, there can be no reconciliation, only death without end.
Aye, on that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Orangier observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there's reason to believe the smaller spire is a merely prcursor of what's yet to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we'd failed to make any headway, but the same could be made of the Telufri. There's certainly in no rush to press further into our lands. I'd wager the Spire's primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied while they work towards our annihilation. Cheery. This would appear to be substantiated by Ishtola's analysis of the Tower's influence on Aetherian currents. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zot, the Spire's cipher aether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. The excess of aether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it is not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the largest spire in the capital. There's a logic in that. Regardless, once we have uncovered the truth, we'll bring their schemes crashing down along with their infernal towers. That's all well and good, but what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way. We want you and your scales to join the Isambard contingent. Of course you do. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? We always knew it would come to this.
Perhaps you should be the one to answer that.
For honour and glory, for the people of Garlemald, for revenge against the Telufri. Well, we do it for the people. Couldn't have put it better myself.
Ishtola, Thancred and Orangier have already pledged their support, and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They were positive you would come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you have delivered the warding scales to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Isambard. Rahaban and Lord Almeric are overseeing preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival.
Pack warm clothing, furs and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Telefroi so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the only ones who can create a diversion. Now go, safe in the knowledge that Eorzea will be as you left it, or better upon your return. Cool. Off we go. The heat has gone off. I wonder what actually had to put heating on today. People are Oh. So what's everyone's weekend looking like? What have you guys got planned? Anything nice? Anything nice? Rahaban! I haven't seen you for a while. Let's head to Girarbenia. Oh god, I've got to try and remember all the accents now. Oh, crikey Moses. This is where I get lost, usually. People fighting in the streets. Classy. Classy. Stop freezing. It's annoying. There he is. My man, Rahaban! He's so cool. I love Rahaban. Right. What, mate? I've got to try and do accents again now. Oh dear. Ah, the Wanderers return. You've been busy bringing down a tower and producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warden scales of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Amric be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organise the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once you have seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. And just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Isambard contingent. The very suggestion that we send some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render raid to the Garleans has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. This is how we build bridges, people. This is like an olive branch. It's a start to rebuilding relationships and stopping fighting. And hopefully getting them on our side. Come on now. Yeah, so has anyone got any good weekend plans? What are you guys up to? Obviously, as I say, I've got my dad over tomorrow for our Christmas, so I'm going to be cooking a nice lunch, going to open some more presents with baby Fran. We got Christmas number 3. So yeah, what's everyone else up to? Can't please them all. Sadly not, though I do try my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side, charging into the fray. Alas, I've battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Almeric's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is the peace of mind from knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. You're working. Unfortunately, I do not have to work weekends. So I took today off work. Should have been working today, but I was like, it's Friday. And this way I had a really nice long break with baby Fran, so it was really nice to not have to go to work today. Even though it would have been quite a cool thing to just go back and have one day and then sort of start again properly next week. But no, I'm starting properly on Monday. Like everyone's eating healthily resolutions. For the time, yeah, I did that one. As you fight the good fight in Isambard, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. We'll meet again. Hey, it's the wolf. Nice. Much has occurred since we parted ways in Wurlit. From what I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of this expeditionary force. My contribution on this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I've shared with Maxima. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. So, you're not coming with us. Strange. I'd have thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. The Telofri have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. But though every mote of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would put the whole entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varys and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were to travel with the Isambard contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me into a position of leadership, further destabilising the region and complicating the contingent's mission. Whether I am branded a villain or hailed as a hero, I would only hinder your efforts. We will deliver your people from harm in your stead. I doubt there'll be places for the champion of Eorzea except for Mongolian soil. I understand. Well, it is in your hands. We will deliver your people from harm. That's what we do. For what it's worth, you have my gratitude. You and your comrades have the strength and courage to deliver my countrymen. I am certain of it. Yep, we are super soldiers. Oh god, I can't remember Maxima's voice. Anyone? In light of Gaius's rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said. Might I ask you to escort our friends inside? You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two. And if I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide and protect you. All of you. Oh, I've got more stuff. So, Prince Charmless, what is it you do? Are you hospitality retail if you're working weekends? Customer facing. Maxima would have us meet our new travelling companions. Exciting. The other members of the Isambard contingent are gathered in the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you are ready. You work at a grocery store doing signage. Okay, that's cool. Your department is understaffed. Oh mate, everyone is understaffed, I know. But it sounds interesting. Do you sort of make the signage? The remaining members of the Scions, your friends and most of the Isambard contingent await you within. Would you like to see me to see through? Yes, I would. Let me in. It's raining out here, for God's sake. So you're going to be busy then, if you're understaffed. I've literally got David Bowie in my head now. Prince Charming! Oh. They just ripped out my headphones as well, that's cool.
By the 12.
Who are our people? Oh wow. We got a... Hey, Lise! We got a big army. Hey.
Glad you could join us.
Is it Adam and the Ants? Oh, I beg your pardon.
Hadn't started without you.
Hey, it's our dudes. You have to hand place the signage and price accuracy for the entire store, but it's just you and one other person, and they refuse to give you the hours to get that stuff done. Oh, okay, that's problematic. Does the other person pull their weight? At least have you got like a good co-worker? Because that's the most frustrating thing. Hello, thank you for the follow, Saint Walker. Oh, we are blessed by your presence. I appreciate you. Are you in game tonight?
As you can imagine, our travelling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose.
We're going to be busy people.
We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Isambard contingent.
Do you know what? There's loads of people here that I'd recognise and I can't remember their names, which is really bad. Your co-worker is your supervisor, you pull your weight, but you don't get overtime. It's tough, isn't it? Because there's a part of you that goes, right, this is my hours, I've done my job, I've done my best, you're not giving me what I need to be able to do your job, so, you know, at the end of the day, don't be a hero. Because all the time you're being a hero, you're never going to get help.
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
I love it when everyone comes together like this. It's like Avengers Assemble all over again.
Lucia.
You need more hours. Okay. Your landlord has just raised rent again. Ouch. Okie dokes. Is there not another place that you can go that will give you more hours that you can do the same job at? Or is this one sort of convenient and local and all those useful things as well?
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honoured me with the role of Ishgard's representative. And for the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end.
Okay, so in the place where you work, is there other roles that you could do where you could pick up more hours that you're able to do? So I don't know if they like have some, maybe some cashier work or some stocking or some logistics. You used to work 4 jobs at once. No, that's completely unnecessary. No, you can't do multiple jobs, that's stupid. And they won't give any other departments any other hours as well. Oh, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah. I would start job hunting if I were you, mate. Find somewhere else. I know everywhere's struggling at the moment, but you can't give people something for nothing. Your time is more valuable than that.
We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
Together is the most important thing.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Most of the hours are going to your 3 managers and you don't know why you have 3 managers. Also, that makes no sense because probably managers are getting paid more than you. So normally you'd want to give the more hours to the grunts down on the work, the floor, that costs less. It took you 3 years to find this job. Job hunting again so soon is basically useless. Oh, that's a shame. Okie dokie. You're looking into something you can do working from home. Yeah, much more sensible. Do you drive? Could you do some sort of Uber and taxi work? Something like that? Just a thought. Ad breaks. Okay.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company.
Yes.
Everyone! If I may have your attention.
Right, I should remember all of these people, and I do not, which is terrible.
Might I ask you to speak first?
Sorry, I got so excited I forgot to click. Hey, they are the people.
If I must.
From the. Okay, hang on. They were our raid people, weren't they? The brothers and sisters of the people that were in the giant machines that had their bodies sucked into them. I need help. I can't remember what anything's called. I'm terrible.
I am Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation, here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer.
No, they are not. Also, someone get this kid a haircut. How is he supposed to see to do anything? Honestly, ridiculous.
We shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald.
Or a clip. Or a band. Like, seriously, mate. How are you supposed to see to do anything with your hair like that?
To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
Nice.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Hey.
Wait, I know you.
He sees
The name's
survives.
Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten.
He sees survives. He's got sonar, has he? He's got sonar. He's basically a bat.
Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfear to send his best, and for whatever reason...
Oh, I remember these guys now. They were the dancing sailors.
Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship. So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but the promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do.
Nice.
Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy.
Nice. I like these dudes. I like them a lot.
Just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
Okay then. Useful.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. But then again, so are we. The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest.
Hey, Pippin!
If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Terrapin and I will be leading from the front.
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the avatar of destruction.
I love it when we're all back together again. Get all this like banter.
With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us. And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabard contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
Good choice. She's a good choice.
The four high houses, House Hylinard foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission.
Probably a good idea.
Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature, together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa.
Nice.
There is another awaiting introduction.
Lord Amonelane!
Hey!
Ah, yes. Emanelaine de Forton, at your service.
Nice, long time no
lest
see.
there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that.
World peace. Miss Congeniality. Nice to see like some old characters coming
should
back.
the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
Excuse me. I'm a warrior of light. We don't need no gentleman of light. Get out of it. May your graceful prancing lead the way to victory. I dare say your fancy footwork may be all that stands between us and certain doom. Something like that. That's a good amount of sarcasm there.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honorar with my tales of daring do.
Honorar. The word that I could not say, ever.
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea. Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Would that be the shinobi of Doma?
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Cool. Hopefully Lord Hien comes.
Out of my way, you preening fool!
There's Fordola. No. It's not. It's all the people that we did the big fight for the... It's little son! Yay!
Forgive us for coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
Excellent. So she's our house.
For battle and blood we come, as a step is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach.
I'm glad we've got Sadie with us. She's cool. She's feisty.
But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Make love,
Warriors of the Steppe,
war.
we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
Why are they dressed like dominatrix? I mean... It's kind of weird that there weren't any towers in a step. I guess we're like, these guys are too scary, let's not put a tower here. Maybe there just wasn't enough stuff they wanted in the steppe. Who knows? It's the Femme Viera starting it. Well, yeah. It's a 18-year-old boy's fantasy gear. It doesn't look very practical for fighting, that's all I'm going to say.
And the Bosnian resistance. Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Although he probably would have a go.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire. I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald.
Yeah, not the soldiers.
And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused.
Well, hate is a strong too.
Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and all that jazz. Good old Churchill.
But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth.
Well, this is it. Some of the Garleans have worked with us, haven't they? So, you know, not everyone is the same. We can't judge everybody by the bad guys in their societies.
They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all.
This, right here, applies to the world, everybody.
Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders.
And we've got Gaius and Nero and...
Gaius bloody Baelsar himself is working to help rebuild Wurlit, a nation he once conquered.
Language.
So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good.
I mean, there may be the occasional one that needs a slap around the head, but we'll deal with that all the time.
It won't be easy. But we're all determined to make this world a better place.
Look to the helpers. Always look to the helpers. There will always be more of them.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy.
We have an accord.
To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range.
We need coats, hats, scarves, food. This, ironically, is why Germany did not succeed, because they went to try and take Russia in the winter, and the Russian winter basically wiped out the German forces.
Fortunately, Garland Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey.
That's handy.
However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi.
So we got to do some work walking.
As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
So we go in from the ground or the sea?
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers.
Okay. Sounds
From
lovely.
there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities.
That's right, all of the Ishgardian people will be okay, they're used to snow.
The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us, so it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
So why are we not all dressing in like icy blue and white and silver? That would make sense.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed.
Oh, she's a poet and she don't know it.
Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
I know. That was exciting. Oh, we're on our way. Oh, my life. I need to be wrapped up in a blanket, guys. I'm so cold. That was exciting. I liked that. All our friends. I love it when we all come together. Come on. Okay. So, I don't want to talk to Estola and restart something. If I talk to Estola, will I start a cut massive? I'll probably start a massive cutscene, won't it? So, let's leave it there and we'll come back next time. Okay? Let's head back to the house. Oh, sorry, Alpha, I'm taking you with me. Okay, so lots of story tonight, peeps. Lots of story tonight. I feel like I need to go and sit in the hot tub. I think that's what I need to do. Yeah, just bubble away in the hot water. Oh dear. So, like I say, lots and lots of story today, but it's all building up, ready to hit Garlemald. So that's going to be really fun next week. I'm back to normal next week, you'll be pleased to know. I'm going to be... Let's go to talking. I'm going to be back to normal on my Tuesday and Thursday streams. Back to work, back to reality. Boom, here comes gravity. So I hope you guys will join me. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you are up to. Please make sure you do something nice for yourself. Just once a month. And if you have got some resolutions, you know, just try your best. Because that's all you can do. Okay? Thank you so much everybody for joining me. I've had a really fun stream, lots of chat. I always appreciate you being with me. So look after yourselves. What else is going on? Anything else I need to report to you guys? I don't think so. Reuben, can you find me a raid, please? But it's all getting very exciting, so I'm really looking forward to the next few streams. You know, everyone keeps talking about how good Endwalker is, so yeah, it's going to be fun. Obviously we've got our Christmas number 3 tomorrow, which I'm hoping I'll enjoy slightly more than the previous Christmases, where I actually feel slightly human, and the baby's not ill, so that's quite nice. And hey, Sonics, what happened? Were you out partying? Like just about to finish. I did wonder whether you'd been out celebrating for New Year and were like still recovering, to be honest, but it's lovely to see you very briefly. I'm just about to head over into a raid. I'm just looking for a raid. But how are you? What have you been up to? It's like the last minute of the stream. Quick, get in there. Diwara's just having some hot tub time, which I do not blame her, quite frankly. She's just chilling in there, in the water. It's Friday and your Discord hasn't been notifying you. Oh no! Yeah, I know, I'm doing all different days. I am back to normal. I was just saying I'm back to normal next week. Right, I'm just gonna find... no one is on. Lum is doing the VTuber stuff. Okay, well let's go to Lum Kitty then. You didn't expect it. No, I know, I did, I'm sorry, I did pop it in the Discord, but I understand if you don't get notified, so I'm sorry about that. You have to miss me for 25 weeks. What the heck? Sonics, where are you going for 2 weeks? Thank God for that. Jeez, that's like 25 weeks. So, lovely to see you, Sonics. Thank you for popping in. I'm going to raid you over to Lum Kitty. He's doing some VTuber stuff. It's not my normal night for raiding, so none of my normal raiders are on. This is the raid message. I hope you're feeling better, Evil Gremlin. I'm sorry to hear you've got a really bad headache. Have you tried a hot toddy? That sorts everything out. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the start stream. Good night, guys. Please stay for the raid. Good night, everybody.